What's going on, ladies and gents? Your boy Gamma back with the lovely
Juju.
Pop the Balloon.
Pop.
Or
Find Love.
Yes, sir, ladies and gents. It's a brand new lineup. We're about to get right into it.
All right.
Ju.
What is up?
Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Is it going to happen? Let's get straight to it.
You know what? I'm optimistic today.
Let's find out together. Let's get it.
And we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. All right, so we're going to be bringing out some single ladies one by one. When she comes around this corner, if you're feeling her, you like what you see, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just not a fan of, you're not liking it at all, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Here we go.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jay Chanel.
Jay Chanel?
Yes.
Okay, and Jay Chanel, how old are you?
I'm 24.
And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I own 2 small businesses, and I manage social influencers.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love traveling. I love making money, learning how to better myself for my future. I definitely love quality time, like with family, friends. I love traveling the most, though. Yeah, love traveling.
Since you love traveling, what's the last 2 places you've been?
I went to DR and I went to New York.
Ooh, okay, nice. Okay. So what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for a man that's God-fearing. I look for a man that has discipline and like structure in his life. I look for a man that is good with like affection, like that can show a decent amount of affection, but is also like thoughtful. Like those are.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Okay, deal breakers for me would be a man that doesn't believe in God, a man that has no like discipline or structure in his life, like no direction as to like where he's going, and a man that's not financially stable, like not able to meet his own base necessities in life, but trying to date. Like that's a deal breaker for me.
I see.
And then for hygiene.
Okay.
Like gosh.
All right.
You had to throw that in there. All right, ladies and gents, it's time for the first impression. You already know, boys and girls.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, come on in. And just in case you forgot, like the video. Helps out a lot and we appreciate it. But for those that are new, 15 seconds or less, we give our initial take on the featured dating guest.
That is right.
Juju, I do got to throw it your way, though. Go ahead and give it a go and let us know what's your take on Jay Chanel. Let's get it.
Jade Chanel. She's 24, 25.
I believe so.
She likes making money, right? She loves to travel internationally and domestically. Caught that. Easy on the wallet.
Okay. So far, so good, right?
So good.
No red flags, right?
No, she seems like she's about her business. Looks very nice.
All right. Listen, 15 seconds or less.
What about you?
Like you said, she's easy on the eyes, right? You know, she's pretty. She came out there dressed modestly. What she wanted in the man spoke volumes to me. She wants a man that's affectionate, has structure, believes in God. So she sounds like she's serious.
Yeah,
she does, man. So far, so good. No red flags. Drop y'all comments below. Let us know what y'all think about Jay Chanel. Let's get it.
So we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
I'll have you hold on to that. Okay. And there's quite a few guys. So I am going to have you pop. Let's go with 3. I know.
That's
3 balloons.
3. Sheesh. Getting them
Whenever
out
you're
of
ready,
there.
go ahead.
She's thinking about it, too.
This is, oh my God, 3?
3, I know. Sorry,
2.
girl.
Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
2 more.
Good guy.
And 1 more.
I think I know what she's doing.
Okay. Let's start with down here. All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I'm the owner of Flex Flooring and Remodeling, which is my own LLC. Basically, I do home renovations.
Okay, nice. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She looks absolutely amazing. I mean, Plain and simple.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think initially, I just felt like the shirt was like really, really tight. Like,
You know what's crazy about that? So I ordered a shirt online,
okay,
and I ordered a large, right?
okay,
So when I got the shirt, it was already too late for me to turn it back.
I got it.
So it was already too late.
Nah, hold on.
Plays out.
Yo, that was one of the nicest what had happened was. I like that one. I like that one. That was a really nice what had happened was. He said it was too late. They was closing the store as I was running to the door.
Amazon can only be so fast, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta pay them flex drivers a little bit more. I see you though. It's all good, bro.
I thought that too. So
I want to switch his balloon.
Oh.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
That's up to you. Do you want your balloon back?
absolutely.
Okay. Let's get his balloon back.
Hold on, yo.
Yeah.
All right, we just gonna let it play out.
Online and
Yeah,
it
I
was
think.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
yeah.
speak on it later. Yeah.
All right, we'll be back then.
right.
Let's go on over here.
I like
Your name
that.
and age.
Kevin, 33.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I'm in banking.
You're in what?
Banking.
Oh, banking.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
bacon.
And so, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Sound
She
like
pressure. Like everything looks good from her head to the toe. So
Thank you.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I just don't see like the attraction. Like for me, yeah, you're not unattractive, but it's just like not my type typically, that I would go for.
understandable.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Then you popped one more. Your name and age.
My name is Jay, 31.
Jay, what do you do?
I'm a truck driver.
And Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, she cold. You know, she got pretty eyes, and that's like one things I really look for in a woman.
pretty cold.
Why'd you end up popping his?
The height. It was just kind of like
Oh
a
my
height thing
God.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was
This average height, though. I'm gonna show you.
it was the height, and then just like I'm big on like smile and stuff like that. That
Okay.
was probably it for me.
Okay, okay.
And how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay.
I wear
That
heels.
is average height though.
I mean, I'm about 5'10" with these on, though.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we got to pop back over here.
Yo, just to be clear, he's right. That is the average height.
It is, yeah.
I mean, we've seen fellas 6'1", 6'2" still get rejected because they weren't tall enough. So it's crazy.
And is
out
that
there.
the average height for men
Well,
and
for
women?
men, no, just for
Okay.
men. She's taller than average if she's
5'9".
5'9".
Okay.
But for men, 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", that's normal. It's crazy. This show will make you feel like you short if you over 6 feet, basically.
Subconscious.
Here, your name and age.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30.
Sammy, what do you do?
I fund people's businesses anywhere from 50K to 200K, and I fix people's credit.
All right.
Fun.
So, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The height thing. You were talking about height, and if that's a deal breaker for you, then, you know,
Okay.
yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I appreciate you, though. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that is your type?
I do like hair, so like you're not unattractive. Like you are attractive. It was between you or him though. So like yeah. But
Yeah,
okay.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we now have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. What like are your goals or like aspirations like that you have like currently for yourself in life?
Okay. Let's start here first. Name and age.
My name is Walter. I'm 32.
And Walter, what do you do?
I'm a plumber, and also I own a TV mounting business. I mount
Alright.
TVs if anybody needs a TV mounted in the valley.
Come holler.
All right, and then to go ahead and answer her question. And now the question was,
Like what are your goals and aspirations like?
Currently, right now, just expanding the plumbing business I'm into. I've been doing it for about 4 years. Essentially, in about 5 to 10 years, I have a goal to build up more clientele to sell it, and just kind of sit back from there, and hopefully I have it from there.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over here, your name and age.
Yeah, my name is Jesse LaPrati. I'm 31.
And Jesse, what do you do?
I'm a Grammy Award-winning songwriter. I'm a singer and an artist. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta give him credit.
Okay.
We not haters over here, Juju, right?
No.
We not haters. Absolutely not. I hope he ain't lying though.
I know.
But salute. Y'all know how I give it up over here. Songwriter, producer, we in the same cloth. Salute, man. Hey, let's get it.
What song you won the Grammy for?
Yeah.
I wrote Moonlight on a Chris Brown 1111 album, so we just brought the Grammy in. So his second Grammy. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, you know
You know
what,
what?
Juju? That's a cheat code, man. That's a cheat code.
No. I hope she doesn't fall for it.
She look, how's she not gonna see
That's a
nothing
trap.
but that, yo?
It's a trap.
It might
y'all.
be a trap though. He trying to see if she a mercenary. Yeah, she just so dollar signs
No,
all
I
over.
don't think she'll fall for it.
Trips.
She seems.
You know what I mean? Yachts. The only parties you got to stay away from is the baby oil
There
ones.
we
But
go.
outside of that, all right, what you got to say?
No, I just kind of expected that type of response
From him?
Yeah, you know,
You
like
knew he
with
was gonna put a lot of sauce on it, right?
He was gonna come.
He was gonna come like, yo, I
Very
yeah.
sauced up.
All right, let's watch out. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and this to answer her question.
Yeah, so I mean, music, that's my thing, that's my goals and aspirations. As you can see, I'm achieved something that not many have achieved, but for me that's like not even something that like that's like the bottom of the barrel for me, and it's crazy to say that, but you know, I'm an artist first. So, you know, just keep doing what I'm doing and just growing in that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age?
My name is Franzi. I'm 33.
Okay. And Franzi, what do you do?
I'm an aviation technician.
And to go ahead and answer her question.
So just continue with my aviation career, and then I do have a real estate business that I want to grow and keep pursuing while I'm, in my aviation career. Yeah.
Okay.
Why you holding the balloon like that?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's
He holding
going
it from
on.
the side, like that joint looks. And then the way he, I'm from my aviation business, and all right, man.
Okay. And let's go down here. Your name
He's
and age,
serious.
and what do you do?
My name is Kevin, and I'm the owner of Flex Flooring Remodeling LLC.
And how old are you again?
I'm 31 years old.
31. Okay. If you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
So basically, I want to eventually expand my business into different states, starting with Florida and Atlanta. I also do a little acting on the side, so just work on my acting career, and as far as just getting my business expanded throughout the United States.
Okay.
He had to throw
We
it
did
in
get
there.
a
The
pop
other guy got
down
Grammys. He
here.
got Oscars coming up.
All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Oh man, she is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. For me, I'm more of a man, you put me in a bad spot.
You're the one that popped.
I know, right?
Right. I have to be honest though too, right?
Yeah.
Just too much of the makeup, the contacts, the tracks. This is just too much for me.
Those
What am I
ain't
really
real?
getting? I guess I wouldn't know. I see this is just beautiful, but then it's like there's a lot of it. So it's like when we go
Too
home,
much for you.
Too much for
kind
me.
of. Okay.
But you're gorgeous. I like your smile and your lips and all that.
Thank you.
I apologize.
No, you don't apologize. Like, it's nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, she a big
Now, is
girl.
he someone that's your type?
Not really. No.
Okay.
No.
Why not?
Not really.
She don't want to say it.
He is attractive, but I don't know. I don't think you have hair probably under, or like a short
Yeah.
cut, maybe.
I'm bald.
Yeah, no, not really. But like, you're a decent height. Like, you're not an unattractive man.
Yeah, 6'4".
Okay.
And 2. Yeah.
Decent. Good gosh. See what I said?
Dig it a pop down.
Hey, yo, Juju, what do you think the real reason is? I know the fellas be really wanting to know, because it could be a lot of things. See, she's a very fair-skinned woman, light-skinned, whatever you want to call her, right? And then you got him a lot of times. That's how it be, right? Opposites attract. She may not want to say that, because then it's going to be, colorism. So I find that a lot of people are in this position where they can't say what they really feel.
Right.
Because they're thinking about how it's going to be, perceived and taken.
Yeah.
But it could still be that. Maybe she just don't like light skins, but she can't say it. You know what I mean?
But remember, well, yeah.
I mean, the guy that has a balloon, he's kind of, light skinned too, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt like they weren't being very straightforward with the reasons. She was like, you probably bald. He had a whole set of hair. She was like, okay, maybe your height. He's 6'4". See what I mean?
Decent.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all.
I don't know.
Drop
You
y'all
know,
comments. Help us out. We need to
We're
know.
complex creatures.
And y'all really be dropping a lot of gems in the comments, so we appreciate it. Let's get it.
Down there. Uh-oh, the one that got his balloon
my
back.
goodness.
Here we go. Why'd you end up popping?
So you are extremely beautiful, but you a little bit too tall for me. I like my like about 5'5", 6". You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
But you are beautiful though. But
It was kind of like one of them, but I wanted to hear more, so it was like.
Yeah. But you are very beautiful though.
Thank you so
You're welcome,
much.
sweetie.
So obviously you asked him to get his balloon back. So
Yeah.
he's someone that's your type?
I wanted to hear a little bit more because when he first started talking, I was just like, okay, like, you know, I want to
Probably
know a
like
little bit
the
more
way
about him.
that-
So it's like,
Business.
I think it's a fair thing. Like, yeah, the pop was okay.
Got it. All right,
She
thank
said
you.
it's okay.
Yeah.
She don't want to confirm the type. I
Okay,
noticed
we've
that.
got two guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, do y'all have children?
Okay, do they have children and?
Like, do y'all have children and like kind of what's the relationship with like the mother if y'all do? If not, then, you know. Like, is it closure? Or, like, y'all still kind of, what's going on?
Okay. Do you have any kids?
She did not like eye contact when she asked that. I feel like she was speaking to my soul. Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
Yeah, the relationship with his mother, it's just like he lives in South Carolina. I live in Los Angeles, so I travel back like once a month to see my son. It's better to be in LA to do my music and chase my dreams for him. But yeah, we're just me and her cool. You know, she hits me up whenever he needs anything, right? You know, vice versa. But yeah, there's no drama, nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
No kids.
Oh, no kids.
That was easy.
Do you have any kids?
I have a son.
You have a son,
I do have
okay.
a son.
And how old is he?
He is 4. He'll be 5 this year.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her?
Down to the wire.
Okay, let's go over here.
Just like
And
the
they're
same thing she
opposites.
asked, like what's the situation like with his father? You know?
We have a very good co-parenting relationship. He has a very good dad. We don't have like any drama, any issues with each other. We live separately, like, you know, and we co-parent like very effectively. But yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
No
Can I ask
kids.
another question? So, where you live?
I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, how many
and,
questions do I got?
How many do you have?
Okay, so like, are you wearing contacts?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to see what your eyes really look
They're
like.
brown.
Though. They're brown.
Yeah, they're brown.
they're brown.
Nah, you fired. Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang. But like,
Go on a date, bro.
how long is your real hair?
My hair is long.
no.
Like,
That's a bad question. What?
I mean, I have long hair, but
Oh God. I'm gonna go ahead and pop because I guess I'm asking bad questions. I'm sorry. But I want to see. My bad. No, you're not.
Come on.
I just feel like you're beautiful.
Thank
But
you.
like I don't know, like
I get it. Like, I get it
everything
completely,
is
yeah.
set perfectly. Your teeth, your lips, the eyelashes, the hair, everything. I just kind of like piggybacking off that. I want to like see like
see,
the
like,
real you.
more,
And I'm
yeah.
sure if we would have matched, I would have seen more of you. So
yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's cool.
But nah, you got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
All right. Is he someone that's your type?
No, not initially, but he's very like, maybe like complexion wise.
See, that's light skinned people. They,
Yeah,
they,
it's
girls are
maybe
like
like-
that.
Yo, what I tell y'all?
It's
yo.
always
nah,
that.
y'all
No,
gotta
it's
give me a
because
pass.
people have
Y'all gotta give me a
preferences.
pass. I said it. A lot of times it's the
Just-
opposite, you know, flavor.
It is. A
They
lot
just don't want to
of
say because it sounds bad, but I
Yeah.
tried to tell you.
It is. It's true.
I knew that's what it was. She was like, oh, yeah,
Look at him.
He was like, she was like, height. He was like, I'm 6'4". Okay, your hair. He was like, look, afro. Listen, nothing. He ain't the right complexion. That's all.
No, yeah, I mean,
That's all. Look at his face, man. Don't
look,
blame
it
him.
was a lot. It was a lot
Don't
going
blame
on.
him.
A
Don't
lot.
blame him. All right, let's get it. Let's wrap this up, y'all.
It's like a complexion thing for me.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
no.
Is that okay?
I feel like I don't have the privilege of asking any more questions because I popped.
Yeah,
so.
you popped.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And then we did get another pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's the whole kid thing for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no kid. Yeah.
Typically, I don't mind the kid. You know, I've dated women. I have the kid, but usually around 8 and under, it's, you know,
Too young.
the woman usually she's still got a connection with her baby daddy. Yeah, and yeah, that's the
Is
reason
this
why.
like a stereotype or is this like just like something that you know for a fact
Oh, this is some things I've experienced.
Yeah.
in your past?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you and your baby daddy live in the same town?
No, we don't. We live in completely separate cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's the whole because
It's
under
stereotype
8.
of having
It's
a
under
kid
8, so,
and
you
yeah.
know, I typically I would like to go
I
with
completely
somebody
understand.
that has a kid that's older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, not really. But like,
Yeah.
Why not?
maybe a little older. Not really, but see, like the age isn't really a big deal for me. Maybe just like appearance-wise, like how he came. But no, like I get that. Yeah, as far as the kids.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
For sure.
All right, well, that is all of the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming
Yes, thank you so
on. I'll
much.
take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Give it up, ladies
She
and
tried.
gents. She did. And all of us, we tried too. We was really rooting and hoping. We all made it to this point, though. So give yourselves a round of applause. Like the video, subscribe in case you haven't already. Hit the all notification bell so you don't miss a video like this. And share the video. Helps out a lot. We definitely appreciate it. But now it's time for the final thoughts. Juju. This was somewhat of a roller coaster ride, right?
It was.
Because we didn't know what was coming. We was, hard to anticipate the next move. But I didn't really see this coming initially.
You didn't.
When we did our first impression, right?
Uh-huh.
You had no red flags. And then she's pretty, right?
About herself,
So
business.
we
and
thought it was guaranteed.
slam dunk.
What went wrong? Was it the artificialness? Because my man was like the hair, the eyes, like you know what I mean. What
And
went
then
wrong?
started to ask questions like, is that?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. This show, it really does put a spotlight on reality, the truth
That's how it is.
This is how it is. People have preferences.
And sometimes it could be petty, and sometimes they can't even help it if it's petty.
Exactly.
No, seriously. I've had.
Yes.
We about to talk. Can we talk,
Yeah, no,
family?
let's talk.
Can y'all talk? All right,
Let's do
we
it.
can talk. Drop your comments on some of the pettiest preferences you've either heard or had.
That's a great question.
I knew people who only dated people with green eyes, who only dated people with brown hair. No, it really get crazy. And I'm serious. I'm not even joking. They be like, nah, and they got to be natural, too. They got to be a real ginger. It can't be. They just have that weird preference, and it's like they can't find anyone or anything outside of that attractive physically.
That is true.
Now, of course, there's always the exception. You can grow on someone, but for the most part, that's some of the wildest I've, personally been aware of. Like eye color, it ain't that.
Right.
So when he was doing it, I was like, yeah, I knew somebody that was just like that. Like, I thought her eyes was green. It was contacts I cut off.
Cut, yeah.
But what you had, Judy? Like, what's some of the petty preferences you recall hearing or may have had yourself?
Well, I mean, the height is one thing.
Right.
For me, I never... Look, I've always been like open, light skin, dark skin. I have had interests in all different types.
Right.
Open-minded. Right.
Yeah.
That's just me. But you know what? To add to what you well, okay. Let me just finish to answer your question. As far as ridiculous ones, I don't know. I haven't heard of much, but it's just this thing with the height.
That's the main thing,
That's
right?
just the main thing.
It'd be like a whole foot is not enough.
Yeah.
You got to be like 2 feet taller.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
I
what's
do
the
want
point
to
you
say
gonna-
this. I do want to say this to add to what you said. All of this is very superficial, petty, right? Because in the great scheme of things, substance really truly matter, right?
Right.
But aside from that, this just reveals to me, like I said, the reality of dating and or what goes on or in people's minds, right? When it comes to preferences. But this I really do love because it just reveals why people are single or struggling to really find something that's very solid,
and
very
most
organic,
cases,
very.
I was gonna add to what you're saying. In most cases, as far as with the show reveals, right? I think it's worse in real life. A lot of people.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like they don't get this far. Maybe like a few seconds, 30 seconds, and then it's on to the next. Somebody not feeling you, they may not even talk to you. They may treat you like a creep or weirdo.
Yep.
It's not as easy as some people make it seem. They be just watching the show, looking down on the contestants, or wondering why would you go on the show?
Why that?
Where would they find love? At work? You got the HR, you got workplace harassment, all type of stuff. Where would they find love? At the supermarket? You dealing with more variables, more things you don't know about. People sometimes are married, they don't wear their rings. And listen, this show, as crazy as it may seem, is really the only true outlet for many to at least put themselves in a position where they can find someone.
Right.
And then let's not forget, you do get a lot of odds that be on you.
Right.
So it's not just the lineup. You might have your perfect match watching at home. Same passions, interests, same faith, all that, and they may holler at you. So I see why people do the show.
I do too. I definitely do. And
can't knock them.
You can't.
Yeah,
you
man.
Really,
and
really
with
can't.
that said, we're going to wrap it up with this. Could you knock anyone for their preference? Like, at what point does it get crazy? You know what I mean? Sometimes it get, colorist, racist. I get it.
I do want to add this in just real quick. What I would have recommended, look, at the end of the day, everyone is going to make their own decision, their own, when it comes to who to date, who to entertain. But for the guys, if you guys were so attracted, yes, it was the outward, but, appearance for the most part, at least go on a date or two or kind of get to know the girl to see, because I'm pretty sure eventually you're going to see her with, with the minimal.
Especially
with the
him,
minimal.
Right? He could have went on a date with her, I think, maybe.
Yeah, he was really struggling.
But I don't think he was that attracted, though.
You don't think so?
This is a secret. The guys, help. Listen, drop y'all comments. Y'all know this to be true. If a guy is that attracted to the female,
right,
he actually doesn't talk as much if he's setting up a date.
Okay.
Because he knows the more he's in the talk, the more likely he may mess up his chance for the date. He may just be like, look, I got the number, she's cool, let's get it. So the fact he kept asking questions, to me, it shows his attraction wasn't that strong. So it was like he needed to talk himself out of what he was doing. That's how I felt.
I think
yeah. So he wasn't
because
feeling her
remember,
too much.
it was the guy next to her.
Right.
I mean, next to him, who brought up the whole hair and
No, see,
and then he
I'm
jumped
speaking
on
for the men. If guys find you that attractive,
right?
See, that's why I said tell them to let the men leave a comment.
Okay.
If we men find that women that attractive, we are not gonna make an excuse to not be around her.
Right. That's
so
true.
all I'm saying is, even if you find out, it was artificial.
Right.
More than likely, he still just didn't find her attractive enough. He wasn't a kid. Yeah, if she struck him like that, he would have went on the date. That's all I'm saying. Man.
Okay, I tried,
just
guys.
For the guys.
I tried.
Right.
I mean, I just kind of want to, people should give each other a chance.
They should, though. They should. I'm just explaining why it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I understand.
So listen, drop your comments below.
Yes.
And let us know what y'all thought about the show. But be back for more. Y'all see we can go all day, right?
I know.
Be back for more. We will have that for sure. And until then, your boy Gamma signing out with the lovely
Juju.
What's the word? Preference. That's the VIP word. Yes. Catch y'all next one.